Welcome back. We have Larry Isles joining us. He is the career education expert at TRU. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'll take expert.
Expert's nice.
Sure.
Yeah, I threw you a nice one there. March the 8th, there's a TRU job fair coming. This is an annual event. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, so it's our marquee event every year. We try to get 80 to 90 employers on site, bringing almost 200 employer representatives. We typically get about 1,400 students come through the doors from all of our program areas. So in terms of job descriptions that are available, we have students that can fill almost every job description around with some restrictions. So that's our big event.
So this is, we're having you on fairly early. We're going to have you on again in the new year. But right now, you guys are actually looking for more employers to come forward and be a part of the fair.
That's right. We do attract a lot of the big employers in the region, but we're trying to get some other employers as well. For example, we have an idea this year the Chamber or the Aberdeen Mall might want to get involved with. They might have members that only have one job. So they're not going to come to a job fair if they're only recruiting for one person. But they could bundle together and book a table and advertise many positions that the Chamber members might have. The Downtown Business Association, for example, could bundle together, buy a table, and represent if one company was looking for one person, then they could recruit for everybody. The mall could do the same. So that's one new idea we're going for this year.
That's awesome. Is this a kind of job fair where it's people who are graduating from a degree or a trade, and they can literally walk into this job fair and perhaps come out of it with some employment? Yeah,
the stats are pretty good. People often don't get hired on the spot in job fair. However, weeks later, yes. So we do keep stats on that as well. So we have a good number of students that get hired after the job fair, and it's a little mix for everybody. So we have graduate positions, part-time, as well as sort of mid-university career. What I'd like to see more this year is some of our local employers, some of the smaller regional people that might be looking for summer part-time work and not just looking for graduates.
Absolutely. Is this mostly companies that are right here in the Southern Interior, or some of them coming in from Vancouver, for example, or Alberta?
Yeah, a good chunk are our regional area. However, we get them from across Canada. So TD Corporate, BDO will be here, Domtar, PCL contractors, for example, are national companies, and we'll get regional as well.
Okay. What do you recommend for students to take with them when they're going into this job fair?
Well, as usual, a resume. It's still the main vehicle that employers want to see. Good attitude. Dressing up a little bit more than they would if they went to school would be nice for that day. If I could pre-screen for dress, I would do that, but I can't. But if they could dress up a little bit, that's a big hint. And have a plan. We recommend to students, if they have their top employer and they're a little more nervous, go to their 10th employer first, and then finish with their top employer. Because if they get stumped on a question, it's better to get stumped with someone who maybe isn't their main focus for the day. And for employers, we have similar hints as well. For employers who are at the booth, if they want to get good candidates, is stand up behind the booth, maybe tweet out their jobs beforehand, have a dedicated Facebook page just for our job fair that students can go to, and then they're more likely to get some of those keen targeted candidates as well. So they have a little bit to play in this as well.
Absolutely. The right employee and the right employer are going to find each other better chances. Whereabouts on campus is it?
Campus Activity Center. Yeah, it's March 8th, 10 a.m. to 3 o'clock.
Okay, is it free? Do you pay?
There is a pay. There's booth charges. Every booth size starts at a minimum $350.
Okay, so that's for the employer to
That's for the employer. Students, it's always free.
It's always free, because they're starving students.
Yeah, we're not going to charge them. And there's food.
There's food?
There's water anyways.
Okay, good.
But some food.
That's good. What else would you like to mention about this? We have another minute. So.
I'd like to mention something that may be new this year is with the legalization of cannabis, we're curious if we'll start getting companies recruiting on campus. So I've done a quick little research on this. There's about 200 companies or 200 job ads right now in the country for the medical marijuana. But when it becomes licensed, we're interested from a career campus idea, will that lead to recruitment on campus? We're not sure. So next year's job fair might be a much different conversation if we get some new cannabis operations.
Absolutely. Even though it legally is not coming into effect until July, people might be hiring in March to get ready for that time.
And we're not sure yet. It's so brand new. So in the career world, it's like Christmas. It's so new, we don't know what it means yet. But this time next year, we'll have some good data.
Interesting. Very interesting. Larry, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I know we'll have you guys back on in the new year to remind our viewers that this job fair is taking place. So hopefully we'll see more employers coming in. And again, if you're really small, it's okay to team up with other people and get a booth and all hire for the same reasons. If you're looking for just 1 or 2 employees, that's an option as well. Information is on the screen. We'll be back after a quick break. Stay with us.